We had reported last week that the Indian Air Force might be looking at a phase-wise procurement of 114 MRFA fighters, and new reports indicate that the Indian Air Force Chief is now pushing for the procurement of 90 Rafale fighter jets in batches. Experts have said that the Tejas Mark II needs to be the backbone of the Air Force that will supplement the 36 Rafale and Su-30 to form the first line of defense, while 83 Tejas Mark I, MiG-29 and Mirage 2000 can form the second line of defense by 2035, till the 5.5 generation AMCA aircraft is available in good numbers to replace the Su-30 fleet from 2040 onwards. The Tejas Mark II will be the bridge that will create an ecosystem for the development of 5th generation technology, and buying 90 more Rafale fighters and ignoring the Tejas Mark II program will not help the private sector that is keen to build the 5.5 generation AMCA under public-private partnership. The director of Russia's Federal Service for Military Technical Cooperation, Dmitry Shugev, has said that Russia has started delivering the S-400 surface-to-air missile systems to India, and the deliveries are proceeding on schedule. During the upcoming visit of the Russian president to India in the first week of December, Russian officials will hold detailed discussion over the new S-500 system and also the S-550 system with India. The latest S500 system has completed its trials successfully, while the S550 system is in the planning stage. The Rustom 2 medium-altitude long-endurance drone will complete its development trials by the end of 2021, and 6 units will be delivered to the Indian Armed Forces for user trials in 2022. That will be concluded by the third quarter of 2022, and the Rustom 2 drone will be inducted by the end of 2022. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has inaugurated the first operationalised private sector defence manufacturing facility of Aerolloy Technologies in the UP Defence Industrial Corridor, that will manufacture parts of engines for aircraft helicopters, and structural parts for aircraft drones, UAVs, submarines, ultralight artillery guns and space launch vehicles. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has announced that the government would soon announce a centrally funded incentive scheme to promote the private sector in defence production. He also said that more than 350 licenses have been granted to private industries for production from the year 2014 to 2021. India has also appointed a brigadier-level officer as defence attaché in Armenia to boost Indo-Armenian defence cooperation. A non-governmental organization has filed a batch of petitions against the widening of the roads along the strategic 900 km long Char Dham project. The central government has said that if the Indian Army cannot move its BrahMos missile launchers and heavy machinery up to the northern Indochina border, then how will it defend the country, and that all the available resources and forces need to be combined to protect the country. The Indian Army Chief has left for a 5-day visit to Israel, and the visit aims to further strengthen strategic defense cooperation and military engagement between the two armies. The Indian Air Force had also recently participated in exercises with Israel, which shows an increased military engagement between the two sides. Russia has signed a contract with China to jointly develop a multi-purpose heavy-lift helicopter for the Chinese military. Russia will contribute parts for the aircraft, including its transmission, steering screw and anti-icing system, and this heavy helicopter will be assembled in China. The Cabinet Committee on Security has approved the post of the National Maritime Security Coordinator, and a retired or serving Vice Admiral of the Indian Navy is likely to be appointed to the post, who will act as the interface between military and civilian agencies to strengthen the country's maritime security, energy and blue economy needs.